Hey students, welcome back to CS Biotech. So today's lecture is going to be about problem with biotechnology and agriculture. Okay, so whatever is the use of biotechnology in agriculture field, we have discussed in the previous lecture about agri sciences, about animal sciences, plant sciences, environmental sciences. They all use biotechnological techniques. So now we will discuss some problems that we face while we're using biotechnology in the agriculture field. So the first one, transfer of genes found in transgenic organisms to natural populations. Terminator genes have been used to minimize this risk. Transfer of genes found in transgenic organism. Okay, so whenever we use a transgenic organism, it has some specific properties that we have induced in it. We have induced as interest, as our own interest, gene of interest that we insert GMO, and which can be transfer of genes found in transgenic to natural population. So it can go in the natural population and it can spread more. Even if we want the 20%, it can give us 40%, 60%, 70%, but that's these are this making a problem. But the terminator genes have been used to minimize this risk. The terminator genes are those which stop the spread at some level, wherever we want. The terminator genes block it and stop it and restrict it. So this is found as the solution, but the risk factor is still there. Next, unexpected impact of genetically modified organism and biotechnology process on other organism and the environment. So when we produce some specific type of character in any organism, so that organism is going to live in the environment, and that environment is the natural one. So if we, for example, we use a cow that produces more milk, and if it produces more milk, it may need more food, like that, like specific food that it need for the production of milk. Maybe that it need that food so much. So when we give it more food, that may affect the food chain of the other organism which are not genetically modified. So it can affect the environment, affect the normal cycle. This is all just a basic, more basic example, and not actually the thing, but the things could be even worse. So that's why it's a problem that we can face. Expense of the utilization of many biotechnological cost of producing transgenic animals. There are transgenic fish, but no livestock yet. Okay, more expense. We have, while doing to extract a gene and inject in another organism and then grow it up and all that. It costs a lot. It should cost a lot, and it costs. So as it's mentioned here, that we have a transgenic fish, but that's not available in livestock yet because it's expensive. It's a very expensive. Next thing, concerns over the safety and ethics of incorporating GMOs into food for human consumption. Like naturally, historically and naturally, we are used to normal natural foods. We are not, our body, our genes are not used to those GMOs, the specific organisms that we produce during biotechnology. So it causes some problems in the body, because the body may reject it and cause some kind of allergies, like the use of starling corn and taco shells, not approved for human consumption. Why? Because it could cause allergies, it could cause some restrictory reactions from the body. So this is also a problem because our body is not used to it. So the next one is lack of education among both consumers and producers concerning biotechnology processes and products. Like if someone do not have specific knowledge about this biotechnological techniques, their use, their drawbacks and everything, if have the knowledge of that, then it can cause a big problem. Even if in the history of biotechnology, we have seen some, we call them mad scientists, which try to breed which try to reproduce or breed different species among, like monkeys with different animals. This kind of activity have been seen. These were experiments, but we have to know the limits. So in next lecture we will discuss biotechnological terms. It's all for problems right here and it. So what is written in this picture? If you know this man, this one, maybe you know him, some kind of 7 Up boy, but I don't know why the picture was here. Oh, no problem. We were discussing the biotechnological problems that are done. So, see you in the next video. Goodbye.